already. And today I'm just going to have a little video where I'm not doing a review or anything, but I'm just going to talk a little bit about the new iPhone and iPod Touch 2.2 software update. There are a couple of things that were only for the iPhone, so I will mention them, but I can't show you them on the iPod Touch 2nd Gen because they're not for it and they won't work on it. So anyway, one of the first major improvements was to the Google Maps, and it's not on the iPod Touch, but on the iPhone they have Google Street View now, which it uses, I believe, the GPS in the iPhone, so like when you turn it around, you could actually turn the Street View with it. And all you do is you type in a place, like and search place, go to it, and there'll be a little icon you press for Street View. Also for places that have like subways and stuff, I think there's like directions and stuff for that, and walking directions. And you can also, I think, on the iPhone share your location via email, so you just go to it and press share, or you can display like the address of the drop-ins. And the reason the Google Street View would make no sense on the iPod Touch is because you'd be using that when you're driving, and you can't do that on the iPod because you don't have Wi-Fi in your car. I think some cars may have it now or something, but most of the time on the iPhone you have the 3G network, and you can just use that to do it. On the iPod you don't do that. You can't do that. You can only use Wi-Fi. So that's for the maps. Now a couple of other things. There are enhancements to mail. They just made it, I think, a little like better at fetching and improved formatting of wide HTML email. So I guess it's just a little bug fixes, I guess, or fixes just make it run a little better. It doesn't really change the interface. They also improved Safari stability. They also changed the interface a little bit, which I will show you. The bottom is still the same, but as you guys know, before you'd have the address bar at the top, you'd press on it, below it you'd have the Google search bar. Now, you guys can see you have Google search bar right here and the address bar there. So when you press on the address bar, it just shows the address bar. When you press on the Google search bar, it shows that in full, all the way across. So that's I think that's a little nicer. It's quicker. You don't have to go to the address bar than the Google bar if you want to just search. So I like that. It doesn't really change much, but it's a nice little cosmetic change. Another large change is now if you go to the iTunes store, you know that you can download songs on here, but now they added podcasts, as you guys can see at the bottom. This is podcast right there. So you can download podcasts straight to your iPod or iPhone without putting it on your computer first and then putting it on here. Like, let's say, alright, I don't even know any of these. I'm just Escape Pod. So you just go through and you press on the go free, and you press free, then you press download. So it's pretty much like the same as downloading a song or something. So that's a little nicer. If you want podcasts, you can just put them right to your iPod or iPhone, iPod Touch. You have top 10 categories, all the different stuff. So that's what's changed with the iTunes store. Also with the iPhone, they increased supposedly the call quality and the quality of visual voicemails. So that's all with the iPhone. Another thing that's on the iPod and the iPhone. I know many of you don't like that auto correction on the keypad. I do. So when I type, I like to type really fast, and with a small keyboard like this, you can mess up a lot. So it normally gets them pretty right what I'm typing, even if I type weird, completely wrong things. It still gets it pretty right based on where am I pressing close to. But now you can go to keyboard and auto correction. You can turn it off and on, so that way if you're typing words that are real, but you're just using AIM or something, it won't automatically correct them. So that's nice for some people that don't like the auto correction. Then other than that, there's pretty much a bunch of bug fixes like with any update, which make it run better. Another little thing I want to show you is with the App Store. They've changed the interface a little bit. The featured is pretty much the same as before. The top 10 is the top 25, the same as before. But now when you go to categories, back, here's the main page. You see that instead of just saying all the listing of things, it shows pictures too next to them of the top one or whatever. at the moment, or just one of the games, or references, or travel. So you should see a picture of it. That's a little nice. And say I want to go to games. Here you see games, and now they added something to the top where I like games the most on this as my apps. And when I go to top 25 and categories, I like those for like free games, but lots of the top things aren't always games. So the top 25 may only have like 5 games. Well, now when you go to games, you see at the top paid, top free, and release dates. You can just press on top free, and these are all free games. And they're the top ones too. So that's nice for me. I can just go there and see if there's any cool games I can download that are free. I mean, I do have some games that I pay for, but free is better than paying, of course. So I just do that. Also, another nice thing, updates. I haven't updated any of my games or any apps recently, so I wanted to show you guys this. But before, you had to, if you did it on your computer, you can press update all. But on the iPod, you have to go to each one and press update and go back, and it was like took such a monotonous process. Well, now you guys see update all. Press that. Let me put my password in for iTunes. And also, something like before when I would update, it would show like a little gray box at the end, and that would automatically switch over to the new app. But now it just shows it on the app, like you see a little bar, you know, right there, there, all the different apps. So it updates all of them at the same time, which I mean takes longer to update each one because it's doing so many at once, but that's a lot nicer than going through each. Like I had 21 there, so I haven't done them recently, and that would take forever, like, you know, for me to go through each one and press update, and so that's nice. So pretty much that's, you know, that's the update. I haven't changed much other than that. Anyway, so that was my little rant about the new software. I know it's a little out of focus here because I had it macroed up to the top. But anyway, I'm going to be having more case reviews and unboxings and such. I've tried, you know, to get cases from companies and stuff. And I will be getting a few soon. I know that in the mail. So, you know, keep on looking out for them. I'll put out as soon as I get them. And please subscribe if you're watching this video. If you want to, you know when I put up my new videos, and it will help me, because, you know, the more subscribers, the better I look. So, thank you guys for watching this. This is my little rant about the 2.2 firmware, and this is the Frisbee Authority. See you guys later.